Hi, my name is Rob Betzel. I'm one of the founding members of SparkMacon. I'm one of the founding members of SparkMacon. SparkMacon is going to be Macon's first makerspace, focused on providing local creative people a location and resources to tackle their projects and creative endeavors. A makerspace is much like a gym. It provides the resources and the equipment necessary for people to be able to explore their creative ideas. The space provides creative people a location to get together, trade ideas, work together on projects, and hopefully make a better place to live.
We put out a call to local makers who create things with their hands, whether it be computer programmers or jewelry makers, and we found throughout surveys and focus groups with those makers that what they needed, what they asked for, was a connection with one another and access to equipment and space. And thankfully, SparkMacon has received funding from the Georgia Technology Authority to seed a local makerspace.
For SparkMacon to be successful, the community will be a huge component of that plan. Through our programs, we're going to be encouraging hands-on learning and training on all the tools in our space. The community will also help to choose what tools and classes we put into our program. We believe that the presence of SparkMacon will attract and keep top talent in Middle Georgia.
Innovative ideas need room and space to grow. And SparkMacon will serve as a greenhouse to be able to take these ideas and to help cultivate them and develop them to the point where they will make an impact in the world around us. One of the unique things about SparkMacon is the fact that we will invite the arts into the STEM discussions.
Over the past year that Georgia Palettes kind of come into existence, both me and my partner Molly have really been surprised at all the support we've had with Macon. Startup was difficult for me and Molly with Georgia Palette, and the biggest thing was we didn't have power tools, and that was the biggest cost for startup, and that was the biggest hindrance to do it.
So many times we see folks that have ideas, and a lot of times what we're doing is connecting them with resources. And if they had access to space like this, it would be very beneficial to them. It could be the catalyst to either have that business start or not.
SparkMacon is part of a larger movement. It's part of the maker movement that is sweeping the nation. So we have done our background, we've done our homework. We know what these makers want because they've told us. And now it's time to support them and come together to bring the SparkMacon local makerspace to life.
So what SparkMacon needs is individuals and organizations that find having a makerspace here in Macon important to get involved, whether that be through your time and your energy, your influence, or even look to help fund this crowdfunding campaign directly, whether it be through prepaid membership, donations of even small amounts are important, or organizations that look to step up and actually become a major contributor around areas of the makerspace. Those efforts and those funds go a long way to allowing us to take this initial seed fund and turn it into a long-term, sustainable makerspace. It's an exciting time to be a Macon maker and Macon made. Thank you for your time and your contribution to the efforts for SparkMacon and the Makers Movement.